Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome into round number 13 of the 2019 MotoOption SX Series in MX Simulator. My name is Kellen Brower, and I assume eventually Mark Zeidler will be joining me in the booth. But it's just me up here right now, and we're getting ready to bring you all the hot and heavy action from an exciting round number 13 of the series. A Triple Crown round tonight as well. So we're going to see... of course, our typical consolation races for riders to get in. And then we will also have our three main events lined up for the 250 and 450 guys coming up ahead of us. And now joining me in the booth is the man, the myth, the legend, your 2012 250 East Supercross champion, Mark Zeidler. How are we doing tonight, Mark?
I'm doing really great. I'm glad this race is happening. It gave me a reason to leave work.
That was a legit excuse tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I worked until okay, I gotta go. I gotta commentate on this race.
I like
it. Make a fool of myself, not be able to speak. So yeah, that's my motivation for leaving today. Super excited. I'm awesome. I see. I told you I can't talk. I'm absolutely jacked that we get to have LCQs right off the bat tonight. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're starting the nights off with the best races, Mark.
Yeah, greatest spectacle in motorsport. No longer the Indy 500, MX Sim LCQs. Actually, real life LCQs too, really.
Really, yeah, exactly. And this is going to be really, really fun to watch tonight for sure. Taking a look at qualifying times just real quickly before we jump into game. Your 450 fastest qualifier was your points leader, Jack Haley, on a 49.414. So Haley right to the top of the sheets, right above defending champion Alexis Leclerc, Jeremy Siebel right there in the mix. And you have to go all the way down to P10 to find second in the championship standings, Jeremy Smith right there. Smith coming in on a 50.695, so about 1.2 seconds slower than our fastest time. And this will be the cutoff right here this week, is that 18th fastest time out of Race Carlin, a 51.570. So everybody you see below that blue marker is going to our last chance qualifier. Lots of big names in here, of course. Spencer Turley, probably a headliner in this one.
Definitely.
Mark's going to be Mark's going to keep an eye real close on that one. In our 250 division, though, we had Craig Leak on a 51.507 go to the top of the timesheets ahead of Massart, Blakely, your points leader Richards, and Jonathan Hughes. And again, that 18th time of Alanis Salas 53.2 will get him into the show. Everybody below that, though, going to the LCQ. That's going to set up our last chance qualifiers, which we're going to get going here any second. And it's going to be a good one tonight. So I know, Mark, you probably just got home, haven't had a chance to take a look at the track yet. So I'm going to take these guys for a little lap around Houston this week. And
a few laps while I was trying to stuff my face quick.
Yeah, no worries. Tricky track this week.
Super technical. Really easy to go double through everything, but that's not fun, right?
No, I'm slow enough to show those double lines, no problem, but definitely going to want to be hitting some things a little bit faster than that. Going to try to hit a couple of the lines that I think guys are going to be hitting. It seems to be left side triple and then quad in this rhythm lane is going to be your best bet tonight, although I'm going to just blow this berm, so don't mind me. Let me go out here and I'll turn her around. But yeah, then they go up and over this over-under bridge. And split option, you can go outside and triple in before the whoops, or roll double and then get yourself set up for what's actually kind of the trickier set of whoops this week. It's got about 8 whoops in it, but it has different heights on the whoops, like starts small and gets really big by the end of it. A triple for the finish line jump this week, and then a little ski jump coming across the start straight. Left 90 into a wall jump right here that I'm going to case. And then a little sand section that's already, I saw it in qualifying, getting rutted out a little bit, so that's going to be interesting to see tonight. And then
not just rutted, it's building bumps too, so I don't know if they kind of did a little washboard pattern with the erode through there, but definitely
could
some
be
bumps forming in that bad boy.
Definitely could be something along those lines, and like you said, with those bumps forming, it may cause some guys to get a little offset when it comes to trying to get through those ruts on the exit of the entry of the next rhythm lane, something that we'll have to keep an eye on for sure. Different rhythm lane through here. As I said, you could go inside double triple quad or outside triple 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 essentially, and then outside triple in before the whoop section here. Some guys may be hitting that as an alternate line. I think a lot of guys are going inside there, and then again over the finish line jump. 58.6, nowhere close to what those guys are doing in qualifying on those 49s and 50s, but you get the gist of the track, and we'll try to go one last time around here. double in here, and then these guys triple into this pocket, and then triple out into the corner, a little short. Really tricky first section there, because you have to hit it pretty fast to be able to make the actual triple in the middle of the rhythm lane there, or else you will go right down in that rhythm section. A couple different options here. Oh.
Have we received any confirmation whether or not we're using any of the traction updates the latest Snapshot has provided?
I'm not too sure about that. I did see a couple riders complaining that the traction was causing them problems in qualifying. Not too sure if that is because they did do the update or not. I'm sure Race Carlin, Alex Efforts, both of them in chat, probably going to tell me I'm stupid and should know this, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I should.
Traction is different thing, goes back many, many years, though. I mean, I think from the first MXM Supercross series, JLV used the same traction for like 3 years straight, and every week people would ask if it changed.
Yeah, and just confirmation now in chat, Alex Efforts, one of the track builders, let me know that the traction is the same. So yeah, no change in traction, maybe just a little bit more technical track for these guys this week. A lot of rhythm lanes. We only have one Supercross triple this week, and it's the finish line jump, so not a lot of time for these guys to relax. It's a lot of whoops and rhythms here in Houston.
Exciting stuff tonight. Looks like we're going to get a chance to see Cody Dar race another LCQ.
I love it. Dolphin Dar. And with a huge first rhythm lane, you just hope he goes for the whole shot and makes things interesting through that first section. I don't know. That way outside gate.
Yeah, but look at how wide that first rhythm lane is.
It's true. He could sway it way out there and make things interesting. I have to keep disconnecting and reconnecting all night. Also tonight, something that I should bring up to all you fine folks watching at home. We only have one jump that this actually works for. It's the finish line jump this week, but I'm going to be doing shots for dualies tonight. So if you guys want to throw dualies on the stream, trilies, quadsies, whatever you throw, I'll be taking a shot for those. I got myself some Captain Morgan Original Spiced Rum and a Coca-Cola just to kind of water it down just a little bit so I'm not absolutely wasted, but definitely gonna try to get a little nice and toasty this evening. I don't got work tomorrow, so that's gonna be
woo.
Nice.
I think I'm not joining you on this. I wish I
didn't expect you to there, Mark.
I could have got some alcohol for this. I just got beers.
Well, beers will do just fine, as they always do, Mark. And, of course, we encourage you guys to join us at home. Grab your brushes and beat the devil out of them. But, take your time, play it easy, and sit back and watch some MotoOption SX Live here on SYS TV. It's the 250 last chance qualifier. Only 4 going into the Triple Crown main events tonight. Who's it going to be? Let's drop the gate in Houston. Gate is down, and Seth Garrett down the inside on the 808. Looks like he's going to get to the corner first, but he goes down, and it's Austin Bear coming out with the lead. A lot of riders stacking in. I think I saw Jake Warden slide down the inside and put who was in second on the ground. Warden on the 59 now goes into that 2 ride, and he's given Austin Bear a chase through this rhythm lane.
Cody Dar down in the first rhythm lane with an absolute boatload of riders on top of him, also down in the first whoop section.
Oh, we had Quentin McDaniel up in transfer spot. He just went down, so he's going to cop that up to Mikey Benedict on the 711 Creed machine.
Austin Bear also fell out of the lead, drops back to 4th place, picks her up just in front of James Ohashi.
So that gives Warden the lead across the line, lap number 1 here. And the 59 machine looking to get away from the group here so he can transfer right on into this main event. Luke Sullivan on the 811. We saw him qualify last week into his first main event of the season. Mikey Benedict looking to get into his first main, and Austin Bear still in a transfer spot. We got Ohashi, Garrett, McDaniel, Andrade, and Dalton Plessinger in a little freight train here, 5 through 9. Dalton Plessinger off the track, gonna tip over. Actually, Ohashi on the 176 starting to put the pressure here on Austin Bear. Gonna look to go to the inside in this U-turn and makes a pass and then slides down as Bear cuts underneath and gets the position right back. Oh, and Bear's down! Austin Bear down and off the bike. Here comes Ohashi. He's gonna get that transfer spot. And Andrade on the 74, little case, but trying to close it down from behind. no dualies action yet. But I have the first shot poured just in case. I like how upside down these guys are getting on the finish line jump. Jack Gatlin was literally upside down just then.
Hey, when you're doing this terrible in a race, you got to do something spectacular over the finish line.
Thank you for reminding me, Cody, Mr. Zoom. I completely forgot to change the overlay to Houston. I'm going to do that right after this race. Don't want to miss out on any action, though. But, of course, it is in Houston tonight. So, we have Ohashi kind of getting away. Benedict, Sullivan, and Warden still comfortably out front. Warden actually has Sullivan closing it down from behind him as the two leaders running essentially nose to tail up front. That was great stuff out of the 811 of Luke Sullivan. First time we saw him all season was last week in Seattle, and he put it right in the main event. Now putting the pressure on Warden here for the lead in the last chance qualifier at Houston.
Hitting some big pop-o lines behind the leader. Closing down the gap.
It looked like Warden may have missed that first rhythm lane out front, and these guys checking up to double out there.
Interesting. This is the first time I've seen this where they're rolling off the table and then popping over the double. I've never seen this executed in MX Sim before.
And I'm surprised both of them did it and didn't crash, especially for a last chance qualifier where you'd expect some troubles out of the riders.
They're pretty unaggressive in it, I feel. I think we'll see once the races start, we'll see top riders being a little more aggressive.
Oh!
The line they're sticking to, and
Jake Warden just got hit by, it was Jack Gatlin. I really thought it may have been Cody Darr, who is he's classic with those missing the over-under jumps. But Warden getting absolutely T-boned by Jack Gatlin, who missed the over-under bridge, and Warden now out of the lead behind Ohashi and back in the 3 ride. Oh, and he does get taken out. The number 80 machine comes across his bow there and takes him out. Trent Shepard has, just gone full stupid mode here. Not sure what has happened to the 80 machine, but he is taking people out.
Oh! He almost got together with Austin Bear as he rejoined the track. This is a trio we're going to want to keep our eyes on, I got a feeling. Warden now all the way back to 4th with Mikey Benedict right behind him. Applying the pressure.
Oh, Bear down again before and Warden's down, and Benedict goes over the bars on top of him. We got Andrade going through. Bear gets up. I think
this could not go much worse.
McDaniel, a lap down, is right here in the mix.
Late in the race as well.
So Austin Bear now moves into 3rd. Andrade is up into P4. Benedict out in 5th, but he hits the over-under and he's down under the bridge.
Oh, it's a close call for Warden.
So Gatlin's going to slice through. And yeah, as you said, Warden also got ahead. McDaniel's going down side by side. Trent Shepard's jumping to the outside of Andrade.
As a lapper, what the hell is he doing here?
Well, he already took out Jake Warden a lap ago. I'm thinking Trent Shepard might be sitting out until Nationals at this point with this type of riding. Here comes Warden trying to get Andrade, though, down the inside.
He goes for it.
And he takes him down, Andrade off the bike. And Warden's down in the rhythm. Everybody's crashing. Andrade gets up and puts Benedict on the ground. Here comes Andrade trying to get back around Warden, and Warden's going to go down into the corner. Andrade puts him... Oh, I thought he put him back down. Woo! Riders struggling here in Houston in this last chance qualifier. And it is, white flag out for Luke Sullivan, who looks like he's got this thing all but wrapped up. Ohashi getting a little out of shape in the whoops. Bear. And this battle for the final transfer spot is on. It's Warden versus Andrade. Andrade comes a bit short. Warden's getting out of shape. They're both going down.
Stylish.
How did they both stave that? What is going on right now? Warden stays up and gets the spot, but here comes Andrade back in the whoops. We got
they stick on the outside of Plessinger.
And Andrade just cuts down and takes the spot. Dalton Plessinger trying to get out of the way, but is in the way. These guys are rolling through this rhythm section. Here's Warden looking inside. T-bones him. He absolutely center punches him and gets up ahead of him. Jack Gatlin's trying to take advantage of both of them, but he almost goes over the bars.
After Jack Gatlin takes out Jake Warden.
And Gatlin's over the berm.
Oh.
What is happening? Here comes Warden
really
to the final set of whoops. And Jake Warden is gonna go to the main event. Oh my. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
I think those guys rolled every jump in the rhythm section, and then Warden T-bones him at the end of it.
They didn't even jump the on-off tabletops. They were casing those.
Oh my. I can't stop laughing. Oh my gosh. All right, so unofficially we have Sullivan, Ohashi, Bear, and Warden, and actually officially now his cuts are through. Oh my goodness. What a way to start here in Houston.
I was really hoping Jack Gatlin, after taking Warden out of the lead, missing the over-under, would end it for him in the final turn. I would have loved to see that. Just, oh.
Oh my goodness. MotoOption Supercross starting off with a bang here in Houston in these last chance qualifier races, and we still got one more to go. 450 LCQ coming up next. Whew, if it's anything like that, 250, we're in for a barn burner.
Yeah, luckily you didn't have to take any shots during that race.
Nobody's throwing dualies. They're trying to just stay on two wheels the whole time.
Trying to clean each other out in the middle of rhythm lanes.
Oh, wow. Oh. Too good. Cold. Woo! Oh boy, what a great way to start the night here in Houston. And
we still have 6 main events coming up after all
I know. This isn't even points paying, and these guys are making it real interesting. All 101 of you guys that showed up here before the real racing, I guess, got started, just saw an absolutely epic last chance qualifier. And Jake Warden, who's usually a pretty slow-paced guy, probably has his heart in his stomach right now after that last chance qualifier battle that just saw him make it through right there. Woo. Well, it lived up to the potential, Mark, as you had said. The best
greatest spectacle in motorsports.
The greatest spectacle in motorsports. Last chance qualifiers.
Yeah. Is this true? Is Leclerc in this LCQ?
No. Well, he shouldn't be.
I mean, his name's at the top of the list for Houston 2019.
That what is happening? Unless he was he penalized in qualifying? Because I thought, wasn't he our second fastest qualifier? Actually, taking a look at it on my other monitor right now. Yeah, Leclerc, not only was he the second fastest, he was the fastest qualifier on our timesheets.
What's going on?
You know, I don't know what is going on anymore, because suddenly a lot of the guys that were in there correctly are not. Yeah, I'm not even seeing Jack. It says Seabolt is 33rd. That was wrong. He was 3rd. Jack Haley now is listed 15th. That's wrong, I feel. Unless something happened that we're missing. I'm not sure.
The lineup in the server here looks normal. What I expected to see. Doesn't have Leclerc listed.
In the server?
Sure. Yeah, I scrolled up and found it.
Yeah, something's going on. I like Jacob Hubbard's skins here, though.
What do we got going on?
Wait, what does it say?
Oh, he actually made the skin, though. Look at that. He's got his name.
What does that say on the horse's neck? It says Hero Brian's horse? He's got to stop crashing so I can see what it says on the horse here.
Come on, Hubbard. Give us a chance, bro.
Heron Brian's horse, I guess.
Heron Brian, really? Okay, well, he's got a sponsored horse. That's kind of bold.
What is going on? So they just said 450 LCQ on restart. We just had a parade lap. It has Leclerc in here. I don't think anybody
Taylor, Copeland, Hubbard, Schmidt, AJ Green, Neil Wells, Caden Beck, August Sanders, Logan Liesel, Folgate, Logan Higgins.
You know what? I think Leclerc. Okay, Leclerc may have missed UID grab. I think that's what's going on, because it looks proper in the server.
He's on the back row.
And he's on the back row. So here we go. 450 LCQ, Leclerc has got to go through here, and he's on the back row into the turn. Not going to get out front early. It's actually Hubbard side by side in the rhythm lane, and Hubbard's going to go to the lead, taking the horse to the front. Through the whoops, look at that thing go.
Safe to say he's not horsing around out there right now.
No, he is not. That suspension looks stiffer than James Stewart's forks right now, but he is making it work. Minecraft Steve out front. He's got Tyler Schmidt, 2017 250 East champion right behind him. And through the whoops they go. Look at the horse, man, just soaking it up. Schmidt down the inside is going to make the pass for the lead. No, Hubbard comes right back. Dualies with a horse. Oh, I love it.
That's 2 shots. Come on.
It probably is going to be 2 shots.
You lead off the track for you, bro.
Oh,
Leclerc,
my goodness.
Not able to clear the first corners cleanly.
Where is
Finds
Alexis
himself,
Leclerc?
off the outside of the over-under. Has not completed the first lap yet.
Wow, Alexis Leclerc, this is not good for our defending champion. He may miss the main event here tonight, and that's 3 main events, obviously. It's not going to be points paying all the way through, but he's just not going to get any points tonight as we run. That would be huge.
That would be huge. I feel like missing a UID grab when you're there for qualifying is a little unfair to punish him like this.
Yeah, but again, why would he have missed UID grab? Like, what would be the reasoning for this?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't understand any of it, really, but...
Yeah, very confusing times here in Race Director Gaming Supercross competition. Tyler Schmidt on the 175 Prestige machine still leads this thing, though. Jacob Hubbard on his Minecraft high horse holding down second. We got Dylan Copeland and Casey Ohlert in transfer spots right now, but Zach Prokop on that 38's creeping into the picture.
Schmidt with a creative line after a slide out in the first corner. Oh! And he gets T-boned by Hubbard!
Oh, and they're both
whoops.
down. Yeah, they're both down in the whoops. Here comes Roy Mitchell. He's going to he's going to squeeze by. He's going to get into Hubbard. Hubbard down the inside gets Mitchell right back. So resetting things, it's now Copeland to the lead on the 44. Casey Ohlert quadding to his outside on the 111. Oh, and Prokop yard sales in the background. He's down on the 38.
Eklund's working on it behind him.
Yeah, Eklund almost went down, and Schmidt T-bones him. Hubbard's off the track. We got Prokop coming over. We got Schmidt coming over. Here's Heagney, Hubbard, Fry, Simos, Mitchell. Somebody went off the track and went around. That may have been Eklund.
Clearly these guys heard us calling him out on 250.
Oh, Eklund through the front door saves it. Oh, my goodness.
Tyler Fry putting Jacob Hubbard over the final berm.
Oh, Hubbard, you know,
Simos.
Someone has a point in chat. I think it Nutty SX. I think we need to have Mark's TT series back, and we all just ride horses. Just Kentucky Derby that business.
I'm in PMS 2019 fall season.
Oh, he just gets absolutely slaughtered. Oh, my goodness.
Making glue out of him tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh, Phil Bull goes by. Putting on a show over that little double.
All right, so we got Schmitty holding down the final transfer spot. We got Austin Eklund trying to give chase. Logan Heagney is right in the mix. No sign of Alexis Leclerc right now. He is on the struggle bus back in 14th place. There is no way he's making it through at this point. So is anybody else going to make a move here? Schmidt in transfer spot, but Eklund on the Igniteco 67 trying to give chase. Through the whoops we go. Should be 2 laps to go next time by, I think. Or maybe white flag. Schmidt misses the rhythm. Here comes Eklund. Schmidt fights back down the inside.
Oh, Eklund checks up enough.
Crafty.
Back underneath him.
The veteran Schmidt tried to cut down in the corner to block Eklund.
Schmidt
Eklund blows the corner.
This is the over-under.
And Eklund tries to go... well, he's going to get back on and not blow the over-under, else he would have gotten T-boned for sure. You see riders going underneath the over-under, absolutely flying by right there.
Now we have the 130 of Wildcat, Mountain Cat.
Yeah, it looks like...
sorry, that's not Mountain Cat.
It looks like Kevin Thomas. Instead, it's Logan Heagney, the Australian Race Series hoster, making his or I should say 450 season debut. We've seen him in the pro class before, but haven't seen him much this year. He's going to get by Schmidt. Yeah, Schmidt was down. Wow, so this is Hubbard down in the rhythm lane. He's a lap down now, so Copeland just trying to work his way around lap traffic. Going to get the white flag this time by. Prokop still in second, Ohlert third, and Heagney's off the track. Here comes Eklund. Oh my goodness, Heagney flying back on the track, and here comes Schmidt looking inside of Eklund. Oh! Wow! Schmidt able to stay on two wheels, and now he's got Heagney in his crosshairs.
Heagney's trying to give it away.
White flag. 1 lap to go. Leclerc sits in 10th, your defending champion. Looking like he is not going through to the main tonight unless absolute catastrophe out front happens. Schmidt trying to get by Heagney for the final transfer spot here in Houston. He's got to drive in the whoops. Gonna cut inside. Heagney crashes all by himself, and Schmidt gets the position.
Heagney pooped all over his jorts and put her down before he could even
but
get
Copeland's down in the rhythm lane, and he's stuck on August Sanders. So Prokop to the lead here. And Prokop is going to pick up the last chance qualifier victory. So Zach Prokop goes to the main event in Houston. It looks like Ohlert is going with him on the 111. Dylan Copeland on the 44 also goes through. And Tyler Schmidt on the 175 headed to the main event. So Roy Mitchell, Tyler Fry, Logan Heagney, Sabrina Ritzler, Alexis Leclerc. Big news. Our defending champion out of it here in Houston, not even going to the main event for points. This is big news right here.
I gotta say, if Ricky Carmichael can do it, I can do it. I strongly disagree with this decision by Race Factory Gaming. Simple slip of the mind. Apparently reported that he was trying to get into the wrong server. He was clearly here. Qualifying happens just before the event. I disagree with this ruling on their behalf.
Well, there you have it. Yeah, it's unfortunate that, I mean, I guess rules are rules there that, you know, they've done this before where if someone wasn't in the server for UID grab, they just didn't even let them race in the past. So the fact they let him in for the LCQ, I guess, was their way of trying to kind of be the halfway in that ruling. Instead of just putting him in or redoing a UID grab, they're trying to do it halfway there. But, yeah, unfortunately, it's Leclerc's night done too early.
I find it interesting he finished. I mean, after the first 4 finish, I'd have been like, all right, I'm going to disconnect because he does it right over the line anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess in his case, trying to see if I see.
Yeah, he says he's getting a lot of glitching with the new snapshot. Yeah. And I've also experienced some of that when the leader crosses the finish line and that results thing kind of starts loading. I get glitching for like a full second or two there.
Oh my god, it's been a while since I've taken a shot.
Oh, how is it?
Ooh.
Wait until after the race.
Goes down smooth. Yeah, I didn't want to do it during the race because I knew I'd...
All right, I saw like 5 or 6 dualies during that race.
Really?
We can ask Chad. I'm sure they're going to agree.
I don't know. My liver is feeling differently, though. Whew. All right. So, yeah, officially here we have Copeland actually lost third on cuts to Schmidt, but he still goes through. And then obviously we had Prokop and Ohlert also going through. So now that sets us up for the main events here. No Leclerc. Big news obviously there. Leclerc entered the evening 4th in the championship standings, if I remember correctly. He was 4th or 5th. I'll give you a quick update right now. He was 4th in the championship standings, a distant 40 points out of the championship, but clearly after missing round number 13 here fully, I'd all but rule him out of any sort of championship run here at this point, Mark.
Definitely. I think we're pretty comfortable on ruling him out of the championship run already, just based on the 10-minute blow-up. But definitely after missing a race, he's never going to be able to make this back up with the short time we have left.
So that is unfortunate for Leclerc, and no repeat champion in Supercross this year, really across the board.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see...
Because Haley moved up, and then... why is he slipping my mind? Who won West last year? I can't even remember.
He's banned, that's who.
I Absolutely
What the hell's
correct.
his name? I can't even think of his name either.
Hush Ratman?
Yeah, Rush Chapman. I can say names. It's okay. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No, no, it's fine. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
unfortunately, for those of you that are either new viewers or have missed out in the past year or so, Rush Chapman, who we were just talking about, defending 250 West champion, key shared outdoors with Jesse Mullins when he was the points leader in the series. So that doesn't ever sit well. Mullins raced
if
for
you're gonna
him, and
key share, it's not going to go well for you. But then to do it with Mullins,
yeah, Mullins,
really brilliant.
Jesse Mullins, who has been
Is also
indefinitely banned for well, key sharing, but also for
Key sharing, DDoSing, just
DDoSing.
generally being a scoundrel.
yeah, just doing things you never want to see out of anybody. So that's why they're not here tonight. But who is here in this 250 division? Sullivan, Blakely, Batchelor, Parks, Solis, Leak, Richards, Porch, Pilsner, Hughes. Whew, a lot of people. You got a versus PC one to watch for us in this first main event, Mark?
No.
All right, sounds good. All right, I'm going to look across the board. I'm going to go Kamar Glover, 189, P18. Looks good to me. So Kamar Glover, our versus PC one to watch in this one. Looks like somebody has a marshmallow head on their rider. I love the looks of that. But let's go racing. Time to drop the gate here in Houston. 250, main event number 1. Let's go.
The whole outside of the gate barged the gate.
Davis hit the gate on the inside, and into the corner first is Thomas Wilcox, number 159 with the hole shot. Podiums last week at Seattle, out front early, but immediately passed by Jonathan Hughes on the 134. So Hughes to the front, Wilcox second, Ryan third, Leak your fastest qualifier right there in fourth, and Devin Ryan off the track is going to get passed by Craig Leak. So Leak already up into the 3 ride as it's Jonathan Hughes, the rider out of Great Britain, leading, and he's down. He's off the bike, blows the first rhythm or the third rhythm lane, and gonna go around the tunnel jump here, and he's gonna go down again. So Wilcox leads opening lap. Leak giving him chase here in second. I wouldn't quite call that dualies, but it's pretty close. Everybody getting kind of hung up on that wall jump first lap. So what's the key here, Mark? What are these guys thinking? Quick 10-minute race. Track won't deteriorate too bad. Wilcox out front. Is it just an all-out sprint?
More than likely, yeah. They're just giving her. You know, Leak not going to bide his time too much here. He's probably going to work his magic. We've seen Leak lead a lot of main events early, so I'm sure he's liking this.
Yeah, Leak right in a catbird seat here as he gets the pressure already down on Wilcox. Looking inside before the whoops. Ends up pretty close to him. Wilcox shuts the door at the end of the whoops, though. And the resurgence of Thomas Wilcox this year. Seattle ends up on the podium. Now leading here in Houston. Good to see the T-Dub back out here and crushing it in MotoOption Supercross competition.
I would like to see him back off a little bit more in the last corner so we can get some dually action over the finish line.
True story.
Yeah.
It's
But
Craig
other
Leak.
than that, doing well. Gets a little bit of the hops through the whoops. Craig Leak gets a better run.
Oh, and Leak down the inside, right into the lead. So Wilcox, a mistake entering the rhythm, hands over the race lead to the 11 of Wilcox. And that's kind of big news. Wilcox has got to claw away points here at Craig Richards in the standings. Tonight, Leak entered the championship 24 points down. As it runs right now, Leak is in a really good position to start gaining points. He obviously has to do it in all 3 main events. But no sign of Richards just yet. Here he is. Yeah, P9 for the 31. We'll go on board with him here. Take a quick look around the Houston track. Seems like our top 10 or so really separated pretty early on, Mark. There's a big grouping back from about 12th to 20th, but everybody else is pretty spread out.
Yeah, you said it. Not ordinary that we see this. Some good side-by-side action a little further back in the pack, but the leaders are definitely just doing their dang thing right now.
So Richards trying to put his head down right now, running in 9th. Did a 54.3 last time by. That was his best lap of the race thus far. And interesting to see a lot of these guys, Mark, using that line to kind of step off the table and tap out, so they just double into the corner instead of having a single into the corner.
It is a very tall off jump there, very hard to get over. I've seen some riders do it, but then you still got a single into the corner. If you catch that bad bounce, it's going to get ugly. So I think it's just everyone opting to go for that slower offline to gain some time on the next single out into the corner.
Absolutely, and up ahead of Richards, I should say here, Andrew Massart just making the move on Jake Warden. So Warden fresh out of that last chance qualifier. We saw him have to T-bone Andrade to get into this position, and now he's running inside of the top 10. So pretty sure he's happy with that at the moment. But Massart obviously on the charge forward. He's going to try to get Ethan Parks here. Oh, Hashi also out of the last chance qualifier, right in the mix. He's trying to run down Thomas Wilcox. Devin Ryan putting the pressure here on Chase Blakely before the finish line jump.
Things starting to heat up. This ain't no LCQ type action, but we got some good racing. Different lines here. Ryan to the outside with a nice little scrub over that wall jump.
A couple of KTMs on your stream here, but different teams. Blakely for BPC, Blakely Powder Coating, and Devin Ryan for Active Co. So two different teams. Both of them are rather familiar with each other, though. They've raced each other a lot. So I'm sure this is going to be some respectful racing.
There we go. We'll see if we're getting some... Oh, they both jump off over the tall single.
Yeah, it's really interesting how the way... Oh, we got a ton of riders down right here. That was all lap traffic from what I can tell.
Yes, it was.
So that big grouping that we were talking about, Mark, that's like 12 through 20 seems to already be getting lapped here. Incredible.
Yeah, they blew up.
Blakely looks like he's just edging away there from Devin Ryan. And back up front to your race leader, Craig Leak, BPC. And he's been winning a lot of these races here as we have slowly worked our way into the second half of the series. I think he's kind of peaking at the right time here, while Richards hasn't won a race since round 3, I believe.
Whoa. That battle from 12th on back is just nasty. Those guys are just riding around the track, LCQ style.
So we got Hunter Porch here. 13th, Gonzalez, Salas, Kamar Glover, our versus PC one to watch right here in the mix as well. He's going to make a pass and then go right into the Davalos bales. Kevin Gonzalez gets punted by Salas. Then we got, who's that? Looks like Ryan Brees on the 86, but it's actually Daniel Batchelor. Ethan Parks trying to lap all these guys, getting stuck in the mix. Actually gets into the back of Billy Kunitz.
God.
There's about 14 guys in this rhythm section.
The field is in this rhythm lane right now.
Oh my gosh, and somebody 360s at the end of it and plows into Connor Grogan. That was Daniel Batchelor. We got Joseph Pilsner trying to triple by Parks, who's just trying to lap all these guys. Parks
Massart's in there true time as well, trying to get by them all.
Yeah. So Massart and Parks goes down after the finish line jump, but Massart's trying to lap Billy Kunitz here. So Kunitz trying to make a pass ahead of him on Luke Sullivan and not adhering to the blue flags right now on Massart. Now finally Massart gets through and then puts Luke Sullivan over a berm. And Kunitz throws
her away
down, yeah, so kind of a little bit of karma there, not adhering to blue flags, I should say.
Here do you see, oh, never mind. You didn't see it.
And Batchelor running Salas wide. My goodness, there's a lot of chaos going on back there.
Devin Ryan has gotten himself to the 2 position. Looks like Chase Blakely had a bit of an issue as he's fallen back to 4th.
Wilcox now up into that 3 ride. Blakely trying to chase him down. Looks like Will Whiteley on the 58 getting lapped right there.
Been a good little lapper. Wilcox with a mistake in this rhythm lane. Should allow Blakely to close right back up on him.
Blakely getting a pretty decent drive in the whoops here. Trying to eye up a pass here on Wilcox. This will put him back up into 3rd.
Ryan laying here.
Oh, Ryan down sideways in the rhythm lane, and Blakely down the inside of Wilcox makes the pass. So I'll tell you what, Mark, it looks like stepping off the table instead of doubling out like Wilcox is doing might be the faster line there.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it was faster, just a little harder, more risky.
So Blakely makes that move. Wilcox trying to hang tight. Over the finish line, jump once again, 8.5 minutes into this 10-minute plus 1 lap main event. Oh, Blakely, a little cross jump. Wilcox jumps over top of him, lands in the sand down the inside.
And he gets the move done.
Yes, he does. Wilcox back right into third there.
Into the bales. They both double into the corner. Woo! Leaks had some trials and tribulations in front of him. No, never mind. Different rhythm lane. I was off by a rhythm lane.
Oh, Wilcox a mistake. Here comes Blakely. They get into each other and they're both down. Blakely stays on 2 wheels somehow, and Devin Ryan going back on through.
OCD and me likes this arrangement of Devin Ryan and Chase Blakely right now.
Yeah, 15 and 16 in your program book, 2 and 3 on the racetrack.
Yep, flying in order. As they go around Whiteley, who's been a good little lapper.
Poor old Whiteley has been lapped by the same 3 or 4
and he
guys.
did dually. There was his chance.
I know. But you're right, Whiteley being a good lapper there because he's been lapped so many times by the same guys that just keep crashing, and then they have to get right back around him. So Ryan and Blakely here. This is your battle for second. Craig Leak a distance 6 seconds ahead, but if he crashes,
it cut down like a whole rhythm lane from previous laps.
Yeah, if he crashes once again, this could get real interesting really fast. And there goes Blakely making the move on Ryan. Ryan cuts back underneath and makes the pass. Side by side into the rhythm lane.
Oh, he jumps over his head.
Blakely trying to fight back, but Ryan takes a position, then slides out, and Blakely goes on through. Oh, and then Blakely gets hung up as a lapped rider tips over ahead of him. All the while allowing Craig Leak to gap it out as the white flag waves here in 250 main number 1. Does Devin Ryan have a response here on Chase Blakely with 1 lap left to go?
Definitely going to have to send her here and make sure that he gets all these rhythm lanes down.
Blakely a mistake.
Blakely
Devin Ryan triples in, and he goes down himself. Oh my goodness, Blakely gets going. Devin Ryan trying to get up before third comes in, and that would be Massart now. I should say fourth Massart. So Ryan's still on the podium. Meanwhile, up front, the 11 of Craig Leak doing his part to claw some points towards this championship, and he's going to do it by picking up the win here. Main event number 1 in Houston belongs to Craig Leak. And Ryan gets back by Blakely.
Blakely up the inside, cases.
Massart still has a chance at second here. Blakely sends it in the whoops. Ryan into the final corner.
There's a ladder in the way.
Ryan over the line second, Blakely third, Massart right there in fourth after charging through the field. Look at Wilcox making a mistake in the final section. He's still going to get across the line in fifth.
Sixth. It's like Craig Richards got quite the distance to cover to get to the finish line. Not too much obstructing his way. Who knows? There could be some lapper pickup battles in the last corner that he's going to run up on.
Yeah, fortunately, I think there's a pretty big gap between the chaos and what Richards is doing, just riding all alone here in sixth, so he's going to cross the line.
There was a pack of angry bees riding around that racetrack the entire race, just circulating, and the lappers had to pick their way through them. It was nasty out there.
Ethan Parks trying to close down on Ohashi in the final rhythm lane. Jonathan Hughes has missed a timing gate somewhere. I don't think he knows it. Oh, no, he doesn't know it. So he's going to be 10th unofficially, but he's missed a timing gate, I think, right after the finish line. So we're going to have to actually wait for him to go all the way back around once again. Yeah, he must have missed it right after the finish line jump because it's not resetting. Now it's going to reset, show him 77 seconds down of 9th. So that whole time he thought he was actually closing on our 9th place finisher there, Ethan Parks, but it was all for naught as he actually missed some timing gates there.
Getting some good quality stream time, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, a little onboard action with him.
Look what I can do. All right, the dually count fairly low tonight. You picked a good track, I guess. I wish you would have announced this. You know, you announced the special military night and breast cancer awareness night, not Kellen does shots nights.
Well, you know, I had completely forgot that I had tomorrow off until tonight, and then my wife Hannah was like, you know, why don't you do shots for dualies again? You don't got to go to work tomorrow. And I'm like, in.
What a good sport. She's gonna have to put up with you tomorrow.
Nah, it's fine.
And later tonight.
We're going to Padres opening day, so there's going to be lots of beer and burgers there too, so it'll be good.
Nice.
So it's Leak with the win here in this first one. Ryan hangs on for second. Massart actually gets third on Blakely after cuts. So Blakely, what happened? Blakely had 3.15 seconds of cuts. And Wilcox ends up in fifth. Richards was sixth. Warden seventh. Ohashi eighth. Parks ninth. And Hughes, as we saw, comes across the line in 10th. Wow.
I didn't necessarily see Blakely doing this, but I did see a lot of riders out there taking advantage of those 90-degree corners just before and after the over-under, the over part of the over-under. So perhaps those cuts came from there.
Yeah, it seems like guys, as you said, right before that over-under jump, they're kind of jumping over the table, and then when they jump the single into the corner, they kind of cut that inside tough block, as you were saying.
Yeah.
I would imagine that's
I'm going to need a second here between races. BRB.
All right. Mark will be right back. We're going to take us into 450 main event number 1 coming up next. Of course, without Alexis Leclerc. That's the big news here tonight. No Alexis Leclerc after he missed UID grab and then missed making it out of the last chance qualifier once they let him race the LCQ. And your defending series champion is going to miss a race again. I believe that is actually, we are perfect thus far in a defending series champion missing a race in the following season. I think that's happened every single year that we've had MotoOption Supercross Series competition. Trying to remember, Brian Haskell definitely missed Anaheim 1 in 2012 when he was defending champion in first year of MotoOption SX. Tyson Fresquez missed 2 mains when he was the defending champion in 2013, but he still won 10 main events even though he missed 2. And then Tyson definitely missed more than 2 mains, probably 5 mains in 2014 when he was defending champion in 2014. 2015, Byron Downen, defending champion that year, also missed 2 mains. And then Hunter Root, actually, did Root make the whole season in 2016? No, Hunter Root missed Toronto in 2016 due to a computer update, so he didn't race that night. Tyson Fresquez won that night, and it eventually led to his 3rd championship. And then I'm positive Fresquez missed at least 1 race in 2017, but he had such a big points lead, he still won the title. And then, yeah, 2018, Fresquez missed half the season, so didn't see him most of the year. And now Alexis Leclerc missing a main event here in 2019. Had to wait till round 13 for it to happen, but our streak remains perfect.
Ryder's missing. He made the main event, though.
What? Leclerc?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he qualified for the main, but I guess...
Yeah, he made the main event. He qualified fair and square.
I should rephrase it to getting 0 points at a round.
There you go.
Has happened every year for the defending champion of the series.
I grabbed 2 beers just so I wouldn't have to make a trip. And then I also opened both of them right away, so... We're double fisting, I guess.
So no shots for dualies, but dualies with the beers.
I'm doing dualies right now, Kellen. It's on you.
I like to hear it, Mark. It's good stuff. I just need these guys. I need these guys to actually throw more dualies. Tip Reno, Jeremy Smith, Matthias Janis, Bryce Whelan, Jeremy Cohenauer, Isaiah Dickerson, Colby Eaglin, Casey Ohlert, Connor Holiak, Spencer Turley, Jared Seidhoff, Zach Prokop.
Calling you guys out. Dualies.
Dualies. Let's see. Versus PC one to watch this race. Since we haven't seen him pretty much all year, I'm going Bryce Whelan on the 49. We really haven't seen much of him this year. And I'm going to take a look at Tyler Schmidt. He is on the way outside gate, but he is the self-proclaimed hole shot master. And 450 main event is about to start. The first main event of the night for the 450s is underway. Good start for Schmidt. Does he cut everybody off going into turn 1? Hole shot Tyler Schmidt from the outside. Adam Holm takes over the lead, though, right into the second corner with Jack Haley right in tow. Not what everybody else wants to see is your points leader right out front, but Siebel, for what it's worth, right there in third. And Haley going for the lead. Has to run it high, and he's stuck in the berm. This is big. Loses positions. Loses 4 or 5 positions after it's all said and done, but it's Adam Holm on the 27 out front. Working on turning his season around, but he's in the Davalos bales, so just like Haley had, the same problem there. And Holm does not lead a lap here in Houston. It is instead his teammate Jeremy Siebold out front. Oh, Schmidt over the bars on the wall jump takes Matthias Janus with him.
And half the field is going to get involved
Oh,
in this
Haley
now.
into him. I see Gebhardt's getting stuck on him. Tiberino's able to squeeze by. Yeah, lots of riders getting into him.
No one didn't jump it. No one knew they were there, but...
And Janus down again in this first rhythm lane. So Janus, who was in fourth, now going well down the order. And Seidhoff going down right there on our screen. So Siebold leads on the 19. This is exactly what Jeremy Siebold needed to do. Entering this evening, only 1 point down on Jack Haley. He is trying to leave with the red plate from Houston. Get that red plate back. Haley's had it basically since about round 3 when Siebold coughed it up. Siebold trying to earn it back.
Holding her down for the 350 gang in third, followed closely by Spencer Turley and the Galaxy.
Oh yeah,
There's got to be a lot
Turley.
of pressure. A lot of pressure when you got the Galaxy following you.
Yeah, the whole universe is out to get you, as Tony Alessi would say.
Pretty much.
We got.
Whoa,
riders have
down!
Siebold.
It's happening! It's happening!
Spencer Turley is leading.
Tonight!
Spencer Turley is leading main event number 1 in Houston, and more riders going down in the background. Tiberino goes into second.
Oh, the Galaxy is giving us a treat especial tonight.
Oh my goodness, Turley is probably shaking in his jorts right now, but he's leading in Houston. Tiberino already closing it down.
I'm winded.
Marcus out of breath as
Can't
Spencer
talk.
Turley leads a lap in Race Factor Gaming competition. Can he lead all the laps? Oh, he slides it down.
It's okay.
Just like that, it's all gone for naught.
I'll get back up there, don't you worry. I got faith.
Yeah,
There it is, Superman over the triple into the corner.
those racing questions in chat. Isaiah Dickerson is on a 350, but he's actually on the ground right now, so he's no longer on top of his 350. Meanwhile, Tiberino is leading this thing. Dominic Tiberino never won a 450 main event in Race Factor Gaming competition. Been close on several occasions. Obviously, that number 77 is his career number, so he's been fast for several years here. But can he hold off Jeremy Siebold? Siebold putting the pressure on in second. Not for long. Siebold to the lead.
Back to the lead.
Yeah, back to the lead. Coughed it up, gets it right back, and we're not yet 4 minutes into this 12-minute plus 1 lap main event. A lot of
Shipley
races
now
still to go.
holding her down for the riders having a strong night, gang.
Oh boy, getting a little out of shape in that first rhythm section. Corrals it
Why I
back,
talk-
but his teammate Jack Haley is closing in here.
Do not know why I talk about riders on stream.
Oh, Haley a little short entering the rhythm. Oh, down he goes. Your points leader's off the bike. Dickerson's going to go on through. I think that was Holm and Gebhardt also going as well. And Haley gets on right in front of our Versus PC one to watch, Bryce Whelan, who is a former winner in this series.
Whoop.
We have seen 0 rides out of Whelan all year long, but the 49 machine knows how to get it done in Race Factor Gaming competition.
Whelan being sandwiched right now by two very good riders. Jack Haley in front of him and Jeremy Smith behind him. He's the meat in this beautiful sandwich.
Yep, first and third in the points, so, you know, Whelan could feel like he's second in the points right now, but he's not.
But he's not. Well, he hasn't been racing, or else he could be.
He could be. He definitely has been in the past. Oh, we got a rider down. Holm is down. And
take
Whelan
Whelan
gets
with
into him. Schmidt's going into him. Eaglin's into him. Eaglin's down. We also got Ollert going down. Oh, my goodness. 1 rider crashes and 4 get collected. Wouldn't be MX Simulator unless that happened, though. Gebhardt getting up from a crash middle of the rhythm here. Holm trying to get around. We got, Jared Seidoff getting into Holm and going down.
Pretty bold pass attempt there by Seidhoff. Did not work out.
All right, so it is.
Whoa! That's Isaiah Dickerson down in the final corner. We didn't catch him.
No, didn't catch him, but saw a lot of riders going through.
Yeah.
Oh man, Schmidt getting all out of sorts. That hole shot Coming into play right now, though, for Schmidt as he's holding on inside of the top 10. Here comes Gebhardt looking inside. Takes him down, takes himself down as well. And Kohenauer is going to go through. Here comes Matthias Janis trying to also make the move on Gebhardt. Goes around the outside of him.
Go for this, Janis.
Oh, yeah. Gebhardt just holds on onto that spot. And Janis off the track. Goes for the low line. Misses a lot of timing gates. I don't know, Janis, you know. Rasmus Jorgensen would say that that was probably something that shouldn't be penalized, but John Gallagher may have a different opinion.
I am, well, yeah. I'm not with Ricky on that one.
Yeah, I don't really have a side on that one, but
I mean, I'm always excited to see you guys make the main event too, but
well,
definitely gained an advantage.
Jorgensen's been in mains before, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, so I was still cheering for him, but when I saw him just, you know, fourth gear down the side
click into
track.
Fourth. All right, so resetting things here just past the halfway point. Actually, we can do a really fast MotoOption top 10 rundown. We got Seabolt leading, Tiberino second, Haley third. Copeland is up to fourth now, with Jeremy Smith right behind him in fifth. Adam Holmes sixth. Jeremy Kohenauer is seventh. Walter Gebhardt in eighth. Matthias Janis in ninth. And Jeremy Shipley is in 10th as Schmidt goes down in 11th. So that is your MotoOption top 10 rundown here in 450 main event number 1. Go back to Bryce Whelan here, moving into 13th. Versus PC, one to watch. First race back. Holding down a strong points paying position as we run.
It's all of them.
It's true. True story.
Midpoint of the field, you know, right in the middle. Not bad. Well, actually, no, I'm for some reason off by a few spots here, aren't I?
Well, you know, it's still in the middle of the field, generally speaking.
Yes.
You know, if the field was
Whoa.
one...
Oh, yeah, we weren't watching, sorry.
If the field was one peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I'm saying he's, you know, partially peanut butter and jelly mixture of some kind.
Oh, he's part of that emulsion, huh?
Emulsion, yes.
Emulsion.
We got a change for the lead out front, though. Dominic Tiberino has taken over the race lead from Seabolt. Problems for Jeremy Seabolt once again. He coughs it up. And gonna have to trace down the 77 machine again. We got a lot of lapped riders mixed in, though. This is chaotic, to say the least.
This track is extra technical tonight, showcased by the fact that we have such great separation. In the pack, we don't normally see lappers this thick and this off the pace.
Yeah, the riders, I'd imagine, already going to go 2 laps down at some point in this main event. We have about 8 riders already 1 lap down. So Tiberino leading this thing here in Houston, and he's definitely never won a Triple Crown race because he didn't race much last year when we first did the Triple Crowns. We've only seen him back this year full time, and he hasn't won a race yet this year, so this may be the first time, if he can hang on, he actually crosses the finish line in first in a 450 Supercross in Race Factory Gaming competition, which is still big news for him if he can hang on. Seabolt lurking, though. Trying to get around lap traffic. 18, Tyler Lang moves out of the way and goes down. What it's worth as we run, Haley has done a masterful job of salvaging after those early mistakes. He is still in third. And as we know with these Triple Crown formats, it's a tally of your total score at the end of the night. So if you can imagine, if Tiberino goes 1-1-1 for a total of 3 points, he will definitely win the event on that score and get 26 full points as if he won a full main event. Whereas if Seabolt goes 2-2-2 and gets 6 points, he'll probably finish second, obviously, and get the 23 points as if he finished second in a full main event. That's a quick breakdown of our Triple Crown format. Still lots of racing left to go, though. Tiberino hitting the 10.5 minute mark. Still a minute and a half plus a lap to go. Tiberino! Whoa! Almost through the front door over the finish line. We've seen that a few times tonight already.
He's just showing off. He was hoping that he didn't have to do a dually for shots. Just almost endo.
Seabolt trying to keep the pressure on.
Oh, Tiberino checks up. Get around the down rider. Waller Waller Gebhard. And we got 39 of Shipley, also up front early in this race.
Yeah, there are a lot of riders going a lap down already.
Really a tale of wildly varying fortunes.
I show Shipley running in 10th right now on our leaderboard, and he is going a lap down, as we said. Gebhardt running in 9th, going a lap down. Tiverino just trying to weave through all the lap traffic if he can. We're going to have 2 laps to go this time by. Siebold keeping it close. Can Tiverino get his first career victory in the 450 class, or will Siebold make a last-ditch effort? Oh my goodness, Connor Holiak was down, and somehow they both split him.
Tiverino was pooping his jorts on that one.
Another rider down. That looked like Janice
already
on the inside.
Oh,
Tiverino! Oh, he's down! And Siebold to the lead. Oh, Siebold a little I thought he was going to get swapped on the face there.
Now Siebold opted to do the slower line on the out-off there at the end of that rhythm lane.
Ooh, little case
Still
there.
doing the quad into the corner though. That's not the slower line, I'm going to say.
So white flag's going to be out. JLV's grandpa waves it as he always astutely does. And 1 lap to go here for Siebold, and he'll pick up main event number 1 victory in Houston. Oh man, that kicker on that tabletop really got him sideways, but he's able to corral it. And Siebold's just trying to hang on here. Tiverino pushing the envelope, slides it down. Here comes Haley. Haley's going to move into 2nd. That's big, because Haley's going to try to win the overall here tonight. Oh, a little mistake though.
Still recovers and hits those whoops faster than 99% of the community.
Tiverino mistake, loses touch now. So this is going to be all Siebold to the line here. Valiant effort keeping the pressure on Tiverino. Tiverino ends up cracking, and Jeremy Siebold wins main number 1 here in Houston. Can Haley hold on for 2nd? Tiverino looking inside. The whoops are going to be crucial. Haley gets them real smooth there on that last set and just holds on. 2nd for Haley, 3rd for Tiverino. He's got to watch out. He's going backwards in the track there. Salvage again for Jeremy Smith, who's going to look like he'll end up 4th here.
Whoa, don't think it's landed on.
With his own teammate.
And New Jersey native.
Yeah, fellow New Jersey native for that
Fellow
matter.
New Jersey
Smith
native.
over the line, 4th. Cohenauer 5th. Holm trying to hang on for 6th, but goes down, so Copeland gets it. And Janice also goes through. So Adam Holm goes from 6th to 8th in the final corner. Wow.
He's okay with that, though.
Gebhardt, Whelan, Lang, Prokop, Dickerson, Turley, Seidhoff, Eaglin, all a lap down. Schmidt also 1 lap down. 2 laps down for Jeremy Shipley. Casey Ohlert also 2 laps down. Reed Young 2 laps down. Oliver across the line also 2 laps down, and 4 laps down for Connor Holiak. So cuts are in. Let's take a look. Doesn't look like anything changed. Yeah, it looks like everything stayed the same. So still Siebold, Haley, Tiverino, Smith, and Cohenauer, your top 5 here. 450 main event number 1. All right. Well, that was a good salvage ride for Haley. I think he's going to be in a pretty good spot here going into these second races. Siebold obviously trying to claw away this points lead if he can tonight. Again, just to reiterate right now, it is a 1-point lead in the standings for Jack Haley over Jeremy Siebold, and only a 3-point lead in the standings for him over Jeremy Smith. So our top 3 in the championship entering tonight only separated by 3 points. Obviously, the big news for those of you that may have just joined us as we wrap up main event number 1 here, Alexis Leclerc, technically speaking,
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Oh, Nutty SX gives a tier 1 sub to Mark, who's sitting in chat with us. That's pretty funny.
Sweetheart.
But yeah, Alexis Leclerc not in the races tonight. He did, technically speaking, qualify, but then missed the UID grab, which is what they use to set up the scripts. So they force played him into the last chance qualifier, and if he made it, he made it. But he did not make it out of that last chance qualifier. So no Leclerc on the gate tonight. And that is unfortunate. He entered the evening 4th in the standings. He was 28 points up on Adam Holm, so he'll maintain 4th in the standings. But Holm will definitely close it down, that gap on him. Adam Holm and Alexis Leclerc, no strangers with each other, of course. And we're still looking for shots for dualies. If we can get just anybody to throw dualies side by side over the finish line jump. I got a pre-made shot sitting right next to me.
I threw dualies in my office chair here, Kellen. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Threw dualies in the office chair.
Do I need to, like, snap this? Me drinking 2 beers at once? Pretty sure the bottles clanking together would be a good indicator I wasn't lying.
So I just got an update from Tyler Schmidt on my Snapchat. He says the fact that we watched him in the main event right there knows that, or that shows that we really trust him to get the start. And then he used the blessed emoji. So he's stoked about us watching him on the start there. Good to have live feedback from our racers down on the racetrack.
That is. I wish we could get more of them to come and chat for after race interviews.
Yeah, I do wish that too, but sometimes I feel like that would go really badly.
That's the point.
Well, we'd have some people that are unhappy on the stream and maybe say some things that they can never take back.
Exactly. That's pretty much what I'm doing here every week.
All right, can Craig leak? I can't do a shot for 100 bits, Nutty. I really appreciate the bits. I really do. But if everybody did the 100 bits thing, then, you know, you just do 100 bits, and after $10, I'd be wasted. Maybe 500 bits. I'll do a shot for every 500 bits. That's pretty steep.
I don't even know how to cheer. Oh, here we go. There you go.
Yeah, I don't think OG Brandon that Mark will ever acknowledge you, though. Whether you win the Monster Energy Supercross 2 championship or not. Mark,
I mean, what number do you run, Brandon?
The wrong one, some would say.
All right. Yeah,
here we go. 250 main event number 2 on the gate. Is Richards going to retaliate here after a 6 in main number 1? He already gets shut down as Leak gets the jump on him. It's once again Hughes across the line out front, but Massard a much better start this time, trying to take the lead, and he's going to do so in that second corner. So Massard, after having to charge through the field to end up a 3rd in the first main after Blakely was penalized on cuts, Massard in the catbird seat here in main event number 2. So it's Massart, Hughes, Whiteley, a turnaround start this time around. He was getting lapped for the first green flag, was even waving over the finish line jump, it seemed, in the first race. Now he ends up in 3rd. Let's see what he can do with a good start in the second one. And once again, Thomas Wilcox, another good start. So what we're not seeing right now is Craig Leak at the front. We see Blakely. I see Richards also in the mix. Just trying to keep an eye out for Craig Leak.
Either of the Craigs, really.
Well, Craig Richards just getting the pass done on Thomas Wilcox right there. I believe that's going to move him up into 5th.
A couple riders over the first berm is going to allow Craig Leak to get up to 9th position.
All right, so first sign of Leak in P9. Looks like we got a battle for the lead going on. Jonathan Hughes looking inside of Massard. It's going to cut the track to make the pass, but he gets it done.
John Gallagher going to love that.
Oh, man. And now he's going to have to hop through the whoops like Marvin. Doesn't work out, and Massard goes right back through into the lead. Oh, boy, I got to take 2 shots because I just promised for 500 bits. I'm going to have to take 1 shot. He donates 1,000 bits. Thank you, Nutty SX, for the 1,000 biddies. That definitely means 2 shots. So I'll do 1 in the race right now, and I'll do 1 after the race as well.
I'd like to point out your Marvin Musquin reference was wrong. Jonathan Hughes had to jump through that whoop section like Marvin Musquin riding past a red cross flag.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Too soon?
Got him. No. Okay.
Never too soon.
Yeah. I'm okay with my decision.
Yep.
Seriously. Silly mistake out of Marv this weekend.
Yeah, that was interesting for sure.
I really wanted to see this points race tighten up, and
Right.
he really let us all down.
Definitely. But hey, you know what? He's peaking at the right time. If he can win this Triple Crown this weekend and Webb has a so-so night kind of like he did in Seattle, it's kind of a moot point.
He's peaking just like Leakin. I mean, Leak is.
Leak's got to get going here, man. He's got to try to catch up to...
He's peaking, bro. You said it earlier.
Yeah, well, P6, so he's already made some progress. He's got a big gap now up to get into 5th position.
Question from chat. Can Tomac still get it? No.
I don't think so either.
Fading, dude. Like, why is he fading? Tomac, of all people.
Look at Leak down the inside is going to make the move there, or try to make the move on Kamar Glover. Glover fighting back and Leaks over the bars. Solis goes through. Devin Ryan goes through. Oh, Batchet going down. Devin Davis going through.
Wilcox is back here.
Yeah, Batchet went down, which means Leak is going to go back by. Yeah, if Webb finishes second every race from here on out, then yeah, Marvin and Tomac have to win out. But that's not what's going to happen. Yeah, Webb's gone 1, 2, 3, 4 the last 4 races. So
let's keep this up, Webb. Can we get the 5th out of him this weekend? Let's hope so. Not that he lost any points with the 4th.
So Andrew Massart out front leading. Blakely moves up into 2nd now. So right now, Blakely, who was 4th in the first one, and Massart, who was 3rd in the first one, look like they're in a pretty good position to at least be leading or 2nd in the standings going into the final race and put them in a really good position to win. Both of them win their first main event of the season if they can. Just about creeping up on that halfway point here in main event number 2. Still a lot of racing left here tonight. Hughes 3rd, Glover 4th, Ryan 5th, Solis 6th, Davis 7th, Richards 8th, and Leak 9th. So our 2 points leaders battling it out here.
Battle for 8th position. Not used to seeing this. Leak with it run through the whoops down the inside. He's going to stand him up.
Oh, he takes him down. Wow, I thought it was a pretty cordial relationship between the 2 Craigs. I would say that's less than cordial at the least.
Yeah, I'd say one of the Craigs is less than happy with the other Craig.
Well, I guess all's fair in the end because Richards could do the same to Leak in the future, but right now that really helps Leak in terms of gaining points towards this championship. If you remember, Richards 6th in the first one. Now he falls back to, I believe, 9th place is where he is now. No, 10th. So 6, 10. I mean, maybe looking at about a 7th overall as we run. I feel like that'd be pretty huge.
That'd be great. All depends on the other riders, how they get in there and mix it up. I think results are going to be pretty wild tonight. Sorry, I was cheating off screen.
Wow, I just saw Richards pass O'Hasher, or I should say Joseph Pilsner, kind of off the track there a little bit. He cut the corner to do so. Fortunately, Pilsner didn't go down.
Classic.
That would have been real interesting to see, because if Pilsner went down and protested that, I wouldn't put it past Richards getting a penalty of some kind there. You're not allowed to make passes off the racetrack, as we have clearly seen in the past.
Hey man, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
All right, things are really kicking off out front right now. We got Blakely leading, Massart 2nd, and Hughes closing it down in 3rd as they're amidst lap traffic.
Dude, Ryan having a rough few laps here. He's going to drop all the way back to 10th, 9th.
Massart quadding to the outside. Oh, just as Batchet gets up from a crash and he T-bones him. Massart and Hughes almost go side by side. So that's going to open up a big advantage out front for Chase Blakely.
What a battle for second, though, right now. My gosh.
Jonathan Hughes looks like the man we like to see on the first lap of the race has come alive here in the middle stage of the race. Normally Hughes gets great starts and leads a lap or two and then absolutely tanks. Right now he is charging forward at the midpoint. Ooh, thought Hughes was getting a little out of shape in the whoops though. Corrals it before the end. Massart actually slowly inching away right now from Hughes. We'll go on board with the 134 and see our 2 race leaders right ahead of him. Oh, Blakely made a mistake. Massart trying to jump around the outside of him. Gets the lead away. What a move by Andrew Massart. You just barely saw it ahead of us in the stream.
Power move right around the outside of him. Through the air.
So now Blakely has to go back to work. Onboard action here in Houston. Once again, these guys are really starting to weave through lap traffic rather quickly. There's a group of about 5 of them at the end of the next rhythm lane that they're going to come up on pretty quick. And now they're getting around Jake Warden on the 59. Blakely trying to close it down. We got a rider down.
Oh, just around the backing up bike. Wow.
Ohashi was the rider down. Jonathan Hughes trying to keep things close now on Chase Blakely if he can make a move.
Blakely close to the edge of the track on the over-under. Keeps her on track just barely and then jumps off of it.
Through the whoops.
And he tries to charge. No, not going to happen.
Didn't work. He's down.
It's going to allow Craig Leake.
Oh, wow. Ethan Parks just absolutely plowed him, yeah. So yeah, Craig Leake closes up. So we got Massart, Hughes, Blakely, Leake, Richards. Richards is actually down on the over-under. He's going to get passed by Devin Davis and Alana Solis.
Davis using the Marvin Muskin through the Red Cross section line through the whoops. Does not pay off.
Well, this is aesthetically pleasing for Mark once again. 31 and 32 in your program book.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
Nice in line right here. Although Solis absolutely just ruins it with that 54 ahead of him.
To bring that up, okay? We could just get these guys to line up in numerical order. I would appreciate it.
That's kind of one of the bummers.
Going for second or third position. Getting by Chase Blakely down the rhythm lane and up the inside before on the over-under.
Yeah, white flag waves, and I'll tell you what, we have a battle for the lead, folks. Hughes is just taking it away from Andrew Massart on the final lap here. So both of these guys looking to pick up a win, and Hughes makes a mistake. Massart jumps right on by. Does Hughes have a response here? Oh, Massart, a little mistake. Massart not going to jump in. Hughes gets the line. Jumps right by Massart. Massart trying to go back around him. Not going to get there. Hughes to the lead. He's short on the rhythm. Massart jumps inside. Not going to get it either.
Oh, he clips. It's going to come down to the whoops.
Final whoop section. Hughes gets it clean. Massart sends it down the inside. And he hits him. They're both down. Hughes is going to get up first. Hughes wins race number 2 here in Houston. Massart second. Leake third. Big salvage for Leake there. Blakely in 4th. And Richards looks like he's going to get 5th here. Although Blakely's
going to get hit by a lapper.
Yeah, Blakely just got plowed by the 904 right there. Not sure what that's all about. And
going to hold off Craig Leake. Not going to affect the outcome.
Yeah, but you know what? If cuts come into play here, that's going to be a big question mark because not sure what the 904 was doing right there. Connor Grogan.
Okay, thank you. Real dumb.
Battle still coming to the line here, though. Mark Glover, Austin Bear, Joseph Pilsner all into the final corner. Devin Ryan gets Pilsner. Kamar Glover right behind him. Bear, Whiteley, Porch, Warden, and Grogan, Ohashi, Parks, Batchless, Sullivan, Kunitz, and Gonzalez. That was me sitting on the gate. Cuts are in. And yeah, Richards did get Blakely on cuts, so that's...
Massart got the win on cuts.
Oh, and Massar did get the win on cuts. Wow, Jonathan Hughes, 4.77 seconds of cuts, you naughty boy. Yeah, wow. Massart picks up the win. That's actually big. He's now sitting on 3-1, and Leak is on 1-3, so they're tied going into the final race here. Basically, whoever beats whom will win the overall, essentially, because really nobody else is close. Blakely went 4-5. Richards went 6-4. Yeah, I think it's down to Massart or Leak for the win here tonight. But things could change.
Things can always change. This 250 class has been full of surprises all night.
Yeah, getting an update in chat. This is Andrew Massart's first win. First time he crosses the line first, so congratulations, Andrew Massart.
Good shot, baby.
I would say that I'm about to take this shot for you, Andrew, but instead I'm taking it for Nutty SX, who donated those 1,000 biddies. Woo!
Woo! I think we need a little green screen action for these shots.
I took my green screen down because we're moving right now, but I'll get it up eventually.
You're already moving, or are you just packing already?
We're packing. I mean, we're gonna be moving in like 2 weeks, so yeah.
Holy crap! Either I'm losing track of time, or you guys closed on that house really quick.
It was 30-day escrow, so we put in an offer a week and a half ago. So yeah, like 2.5 weeks. It'll be 30 days.
Nice. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, it does.
Oh, let's see how Spencer Turley can deliver here. You think we got odds on Tyler Schmidt going 2 for 2 on the whole charts?
I don't know, man. If he goes 3 for 3, he does get a Toyota Tundra. So.
Oh, that's a pretty good deal. Definitely gonna try and make it 2 for 2. That looks interesting.
And especially with these 90-degree first turns, all he really needs to do is get a somewhat jump, and then he just holds it on all the way into that first turn.
We're not like judging to the end of the first rhythm lane, just to the line.
We'll take a look on Schmitty Urban Jagerman Jensen, see if he can do it. He was only able to salvage, I believe, 11th in that first main event, and I don't remember.
I think it was much worse than that.
Was it? Okay, well, I don't remember whether or not that they get to pick gates based on the last main or just strictly their qualifying time each time.
Kellen, you're making me sound bad, bro.
I'm sorry, I know, it's just terrible. By the way, big shout out Alex Efforts for doing the scripting. Jelly Boy Productions for the follow as well, but Alex Efforts doing the scripting to get the flames in game. That's really cool. Some of you guys may have noticed that on the broadcast as we're sitting there watching the starting gate before the gate drops and the flames playing above the starting line is really, really cool. That's cool of him to put it in. And then obviously we showed you guys last week the finish line jump and the big center stage thing that sits in the middle and displays one giant fireball. Those things also shoot flames, so really cool. You can
Listen closely, you can hear the flames going.
Yeah, you can see the flames too.
and you can hear them. They make sound. I didn't notice it last week, but that was pretty cool. I noticed it this week.
All right, Tyler Schmidt, he's way outside again. Does he do it again? Let's find out for main event number 2. Nope, hits the gate. Who's it going to be? Russian roulette, turn number 1. Lang there first. Holm crosses the line first. Lang right there in second, but I think he's going to let his teammate Haley get the line here, and Haley goes into P2. So this is big news. It's Holm and Haley out front once again, just like they were in our first main, but Haley went down here in this corner last time, stays on 2 wheels this time. This has the makings, Mark. No offense to Holm, but this has the makings for a Haley checkout if he can make the move here early, although Siebold sits in 3rd, or 4th, I should say.
Well, hopefully Holm can keep it together a few laps, give us a little bit of a Michael Lessie situation, the old cork in the bottle.
Oh boy, Nutty SX, another 500 biddies. He says he got to do a shot for Alex Efforts because he did that bitchin' flame display this week. I think I could do that.
I can make arrangements happen for that.
I'll tell you what, I met Alex Efforts in real life at Anaheim too, and he is just a stunning human being. I'll tell you what, good looking. He had a nice t-shirt on. And he
Anything
does.
else?
No, just the T-shirt. That's all I saw him.
Old strategy, Alex.
No, but yeah, he was good. Man, this battle for the lead out front looking good.
Seabolt, Haley, Sidehoff, Home with a little kick at the end of the whoops, able to hold on to it.
Yeah. 3-rider battle out front, kind of dualies action. They're not side by side. I don't feel like it's official dualies unless they're side by side, but man, Seabolt right on the tail there of Haley's.
Haley low-lining the crap out of that wall jump, and you see how much time he picked up by doing that?
Yeah, he actually got the wheels on the ground and put the pressure right onto Holm as Seabolt had to falter and not get into the back of Haley. 3 riders on your screen here, all battling for the lead in Houston. Haley looking potentially inside on Holm.
He jumps off and has to check up.
Well, Seabolt's going to try to square him off here and take a different line through this rhythm lane. Haley triple the inside. Does he get Holm? He does. And Seabolt splits Holm on the outside. Does he? Oh, they both go to the outside and triple in. Holm trying to cut back underneath. Side by side into the whoops, and Seabolt moves into second. And now he's right on Haley behind him. Got to keep an eye on Sidehoff there in fourth, too, who's still lurking. Seabolt going to try to put the pressure on Haley, though.
Look at the low line, man. It works.
It does.
It's a real deal.
Look at Seabolt inside, lands on Haley. They're both down. They're both off the bike. And Tiberino stands up. Sidehoff, who goes down. They're in each other, actually. They're stuck.
Oh.
I thought Seabolt was going to get a double fall off there.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the dreaded double fall off.
And Haley's down again.
Haley got her at the end of the whoops. It's not like a double rainbow. It's not a great thing.
Oh, my goodness. What is happening right now? He's stuck now behind Bryce Whelan. And Tiberino was down. So Tiberino, who finished third in our first main event, is down again. What is happening? Suddenly, Adam Holm thrust back into the lead. Tiberino, oh no, Tiberino's in second, so that must have been Prokop that's down. Gebhardt is in third. Lang is up to fourth, and Smith is in fifth. Boy, wouldn't it be something?
And Lang got to be out of this. They had terrible first main events.
Wouldn't it be something, Mark, if Jeremy Smith wins no races on the season, wins no races tonight, but his consistent finishes gets him the overall?
I mean, I would love it. Tim Ferry would love it. Steve Mathis is probably a fan.
I mean, it's incredible. Jeremy Smith has no wins this year, and yet he's third in the standings, only 3 points out of it. Oh, my goodness. So, Holm continues to lead. Tiberino misses the over-under, takes the Cody Dar line.
Oh, Tyler Lang off the side of it. Weird little slide out there.
Here comes Smith
That's
trying to put the pressure on Tiberino. Teammates,
Tiberino
and Smith goes
it.
through. Lang puts the pressure on Tiberino as well. We got Seabolt mixed in the background. Looks like Seabolt may have picked up on that line that you were mentioning about Haley low-lining the wall. Seabolt literally low-lined it. I mean, just barely got over the top of the actual wall face as we have Prokop down once again there. Four-rider train here. Smith leading Tiberino, Lang, and Seabolt. Not too far behind Gebhardt, who just put Dylan Copeland a lap down. All these guys quadding to the outside before the over-under. Just in an absolute freight train right now. We'll actually go on board with Seabolt and see all this unfold in front of him. He's going to go around the outside of Lang in the whoops, gets the drive, makes the move. Next up, Tiberino. Well, now he's not low-lining either. It looks like, is that Walter Gebhardt?
It was Haley.
Was it Haley? Oh, Haley was down. So now Haley's in this battle. Dylan Copeland's trying to figure out where to go as so many riders coming in behind him as Seabolt now tucks in behind Tiberino. We see Haley's right in front of them. There. Little tap on off. Man, Haley is just putting the pressure on Jeremy Smith right now. Or that, no, that was Gebhardt.
Same race as I am?
What is happening right now? I thought that was Haley, you said.
Them shots are getting to you, Kellen.
Well, you said it was Haley. I said it was Gebhardt, and then you said Haley, so I took your word for it.
Oh, my bad. I'm an idiot.
On my screen, they're on the same team with pretty similar gear, so I figured it was either Haley or Gebhardt. I figured it was Gebhardt, and it was.
I'm living in my own world over here.
Smith makes a mistake. Gebhardt's going to go right back through around the outside of him. Tiberino is still holding off Siebold, too.
Tiberino, quick tonight.
Yeah, I think he wants to get his first career win if he can. Consistent scores may do it, as we have seen in these Triple Crown formats. It's not about winning all the races. If Tiberino makes a mistake, that's going to allow Siebold through, but Siebold's got to work up to Smith now.
I said something about him, and look what happens. My God. Surprised I haven't got any threatening letters in the mail.
I'll tell you what, quietly, out front, Adam Holm kind of creeping away with this thing, a little past halfway. Still some racing left to go in this for sure, and a mistake can happen out of the 27, but for a guy that hasn't won a race yet this year, this could be big for his confidence down the stretch as he's trying to run down Leclerc for fourth in the standings.
He's plenty confident.
He's going to make a couple passes
nice.
on
Yeah,
lappers.
That was quick. You see how aggressive he was compared to the 250 LCQ?
we saw Dickerson there. We saw Tyler, or I should say Reed Young on the 30.
I mean, it's a very evident difference how much less of that lip he caught in order to do that line.
Yeah, it just kind of skims right across the top of it.
Yeah.
It'd be really interesting if a road worked closer to real life, because that top of the lip would be a lot softer and thus slow guys down a lot more.
I don't know. You see it done all the time in real life. Like Faulkner was absolutely crushing lines like that at Daytona.
Yeah. It's a good point. Good point. You're talking about like when they did the table, like they did the, shoot, what am I about to say here?
Yeah, the big table rhythm lane.
Right. Yeah, they like jumped onto the second table and then like bounced off of it.
Off of it. Yeah, they just bounced off of the next one, or even in that triple land that he was doing.
Right. Yeah.
Or not even triple, where he was just casing it and bouncing to the next one.
So it's Holm, Gebhardt, Smith. Smith putting the pressure on Gebhardt with Siebold in tow.
Siebold putting the pressure on Smith.
Yeah, we're three-rider battle here. Still no dualies action. These guys all business casual out front.
Whoa!
Siebold down.
Put a tire mark on the back of Smith's head so we can spot him easier.
Tiberino is not going to get there. Meanwhile, no sign of Jack Haley. Haley 10th right now.
Just not able to recover from them early race jitters.
And Mark, your man's holding it down in 7th right now.
Nice.
Nice recovery from, I believe, a 21st place finish last race.
Yeah, still look like there's no gas in that rear shock yet, or a spring. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but that's the setup, apparently.
Yeah, I think when Turley gets fall-offs, we just got to recommend, he go get the suspension revalved or something, because there's just nothing going on in there.
Put a spring in that sucker. Everything at zero.
Oh, tons of riders are down here. What is happening? I see Tiberino down. He was down with Reed Young. Yeah, Whelan down as well.
Eagland.
That allows Haley through.
Turley only picked up one spot through all that.
I think he lost a spot to Lang.
Okay.
So probably would have been 2, but he slowed down for all the chaos, and Lang just hopped right on through.
Oh. We got going on up front here. Holm almost getting speared by a leader out front, but a lapper, not a leader. Silly me. So silly. Jeremy Smith holding down second place. Got a nice little gap over Wally Gebhardt in third. Back to Jeremy Siebold in 5th position. Quads into that corner, slams the brakes on, just barely makes it. Wow, that was close. Tyler Lang behind him, going to be able to put the pressure on through this whoop section if Siebold don't get moving quick. Yeah, but he does. Colby Eagland next in line in the 6th position. Following him, Dominic Tiberino as he remounts for some falls. And then right behind him, we're going to find the points leader, 57, and Jack Haley.
Man,
see if Haley's sticking to the low line here, as he is.
The scores are just all over the board right now. As I have it, I think it's Siebold in the lead by 1 point right now over Smith. Siebold on 5 points. Smith is on 6 points. Haley
rode along with Haley, getting the job done on Dominic Tiberino for 6th position.
Yeah, I think that puts him in 3rd overall right now on 8 points. Man, it's just all over the place. This is huge points-wise, too. This is a lot of implications championship-wise where everybody's going to finish. As Tiberino jumps back over the top of Haley. We're watching on board with the 57. He's going to make the pass right back, move into 6th.
Bryce Whelan getting in there and mixing it up with the leaders.
Almost dualies, but nobody behind Haley through it. Otherwise, I would have said that. It was totally dualies. Damn, Whelan upside down on the wall jump.
Throwing her down for the stream.
Well, a little too late. He could have done it on the finish line jump and I'd get drunker.
To get between these leaders. To point this out. Guess it's your first race of the year. Who cares?
Adam Holm, white flag is waving. This guy checking out front right now. This is a really impressive ride for Holm. I'm trying to remember where Holm was in the first one. Was he 5th or 6th?
He was up front early. I do not remember the results.
Because he may be right in the mix for this overall result too. I'd dare to say if he can win that last main no matter what, I'd probably assume he's going to be the overall winner.
As he sneaks by the 38 at Pro Cop. Last rhythm lane. We're going to jump the over-under after a slight cut.
How
the
about
outside triple.
27 of Adam Holm for no wins on the season thus far. He's at least going to win one of the Triple Crown mains here in Houston. Main number 2 belongs to Adam Holm. Jeremy
Smith home in 2nd. Wally Gebhardt down on the over-under.
Uh-oh, that might change the result here a little bit.
Fast, maybe.
Siebold's going to go through, and as long as he stays on 2 wheels, he should get that position. Gebhardt's going to try to send it in, but not going to get there. Yeah, Siebold moves into 3rd. That's going to put him in a really good spot, Triple Crown wise.
My apologies to Bryce Whelan as he comes home in 5th position. I thought he was a lap down. I hadn't seen him the whole race. Well done, sir.
Lang in 6th there. Eagle in 7th. Tiberino absolutely sauced over the berm with Jack Haley comes across the line in 8th. Tiberino trying to get up, but Cohenauer is going to get across in 9th. Tiberino 10th. 11th for Janis. 12th for Holiak. And 13th for Turley, who was 7th about 2 laps ago. My goodness, what the heck.
Well, he's holding her down. Was it 14th in the first one, 13th in the second one? 1st in the third one, guaranteed.
So it looks like, I think Haley got Tiberino on cuts. Or, no, Tiberino got Janis on cuts. Or Cohenauer
No, we got
cuts.
Cohenauer on cuts. Haley got Tiberino by sending him over the dang berm.
All right, I'm just trying to do some math in my head here. So I think Siebold unofficially has the lead right now on 4. Smith is on 6. Holm, we believe, is on 7. And then, who would be next? Haley on 10? Tiberino on 12?
Whelan's got to be in there somewhere. He was.
Yeah, but he was 10th in the first one.
Oh,
so
was?
he'd be
Oh,
on
okay.
15.
Sorry.
I don't remember
Gebhardt
where
was way
Lang
back.
finished. Yeah, Gebhardt was well down the order. So Holm was 8th in the first main. So Holm is on 9 right now, but that still puts him on the podium unofficially. Because he still would be ahead of Haley, who's on 10. Yeah, it's... Shoot, I don't know. There's a lot of weird things going on right now.
Yeah. Sounds like there's still plenty of Captain Morgan spiced rum in that bottle, Kellen.
Indeed there is. I'm going to do something real quick before I forget it, because I definitely will. Let's see here.
Baseball starts tomorrow already?
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's exciting, if you're into that type of thing.
I definitely am. Season
I
ticket.
know you are. Oh, no kidding, huh?
No kidding.
Wow. Fancy you.
I just love losing so much, I go and watch it happen 85 times a year.
I like baseball video games. Those are fun.
I agree. I want to get the new MLB The Show, but I just bought a house, so I feel like we got to put our money elsewhere right now.
Oh yeah, you got to start buying furniture and decorations, man. You got a whole lot more rooms to decorate. No.
We're going from 1,100 to 3,000 square feet. This is a lot of things we got to get for that home.
Oh yeah. Might as well get the Target credit card out.
All right. Am I missing a shot? Do I need to take
Yes.
another one?
Of course.
Okay. Because I know Nutty donated another 500 for Alex. I don't know if I took a shot right then and there when he did that.
Nutty, keep it up, dude. You're getting them confused. We're getting the shots out of them.
Ah.
There it is. You heard it here live on SYS TV.
Yeah, I know, Hutch. I'm going to... Excuse me. I actually sat down last night and I'm like, I should do emotes for the stream. And then I got really busy trying to get something else done on the website. And then it got late quick. I don't know. I need to get the emotes done. I'm just being lazy. All right. Final 250 main event. Who's your money on, Mark? Who's going to win this overall here?
The overall, Chase Blakely.
Wow. All right. Chase Blakely. Could it be the first win of the year for the BPC rider? Or will Andrew Massart do it? It's Massart on 4 points. It's Leak on 4 points. It's Blakely on 6 points. Let's find out who's going to win the 250 class here in Houston. It all is determined right here. Massart, pretty good jump. Hughes going to get the whole shot again, though. Cuts it down and crosses the line first. Massart's in a good position. I think I saw Blakely down in turn 1.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Ooh, Massart off the track. And that's going to allow Leak Solace through. Hughes is leading, though. We got a Scooty raid up in chat, so what's up, Scooty Puff Jr. and all the boys? Good to see you all joining us here. I know Scooty's about to get the marbles all hyped up.
Marble life.
A lot of racing still to go here as Leak's trying to make a move on Solace before the over-under, and he's going to do so.
Massart also up front, just behind Solace early on.
Yeah, Massart's still in a pretty good spot here. Again, it really comes down to Massart versus Leak for this overall, especially now that they both started out front. Whoever can beat each other here is going to win this overall. We saw Hughes get second in that second main, but he was a little further down the order in the first one. He's kind of out of it points-wise. So Leak is in a good position here, but we've seen him throw it away a couple times with some crashes. Oh boy, Nutty SX, another 500 biddies. Mark, he's still doing math in his head. We're not doing good enough, he says. Goodness gracious, you guys.
All right, I'll go get another beer. Give me a minute. I gotta finish typing up a form post quick.
Yeah, that didn't put enough rum in that shot.
Calling some of the names quick.
Oh boy.
No,
So
not.
Jonathan Hughes continues to lead. Leak second, Solace third, Massart fourth. Our front four getting away. Wilcox is running in fifth. He's had a gear change as well, so running that red stuff here in this last main. Hunter Porch is in sixth. Craig Richards is in seventh. Ohashi is in eighth. Luke Sullivan in ninth, and Pilsner rounding out the top 10. We still have 8 minutes and a lap to go here in Houston for the final main event in the 250 class. Oh man, Pilsner gets stuffed by Kevin Gonzalez right there. Blakely, who was down in turn 1, already on the prowl here, trying to get inside of the top 10 if he can get Gonzalez.
Told you, this is for the W. Blakely going to be clutch tonight. As he jumps off and gets by him.
Yep.
Done deal. Speedy ain't so speedy now, is he? That's right.
Got to get to Luke Sullivan. We got Ohashi, Richards, Porch, Wilcox, Massart. Solace has gotten away from Massart, and Leak's getting away from Solace, so this is really starting to stretch out And actually, Leak is starting to put the pressure on Jonathan Hughes for the race lead. On board with the number 11, he did a 53.3 last time by.
As did Hughes out front. Oh, but Hughes is cutting much more of the track to get this done, I think.
Oh,
and
Leak
Leak
down.
slides out.
That was a lapper that squeaked on by, but now he's got some pressure from behind. Alana Salas putting the pressure on. So on board with the Lithuanian Rockstar Husqvarna rider here. Alana Salas he's trying to keep Craig Leak in his sights, but Leak is just so slightly getting away from him. It's really interesting to see the way those lines work out as Leak continuing to just inch away right now from Salas. Massart has lost a lot of time, must have had a fall-off crash because now Craig Richards is starting to put the pressure on. Oh, Richards is down! Richards is off the bike! I see Wilcox going through. I believe another rider also went through, not sure who that was. Oh, Sullivan down at the end of the rhythm here, so Blakely goes by. Blakely on his charge forward. Still has a lot of actual time to make up, though, because Richards was... Oh, man, Massar must have went down on the finish line jump. Wilcox, Porch was the rider that I saw go through there. And Leak went down, too, so just when Massar was going to be able to take advantage of a mistake from Craig Leak, he went down as well. And now we have Hughes leading again. Hughes was not able to actually clinch that win last time out. Ends up second. A little bit of digging here.
Oh. Blakely still progressing through the field well up into the 7th position. Just behind Andrew Massart at this point.
So if we look back, Jonathan Hughes was 10th in the first race, and he finished second in the second race, so a win here would put him on 13 points. That's not going to get it done. Oh, Alana Salas just made a mistake at the end of the rhythm section here. Here comes Craig Leak trying to close it down. Hunter Porch is quietly putting together a really solid ride here in this last main event. In fourth, has Leak.
Leak's
not
down
too far ahead
again.
of him. Oh yeah, Leak is off the bike. Porch is going to go through. This is actually going to close it up real close here.
Just need a little bit more out of Blakely. As Blakely is now putting the challenge to Andrew Massart.
Oh, and just as
6th position.
well, that was Batchet, I should say. Wilcox I thought was closing in, but it was Batchet that goes down. Oh man,
Massart off the track in front of. Oh, that was brutal by Wilcox. Wilcox.
Just completely destroyed a lapper and somehow saved it into the corner. So here we go, resetting things for a second here. It's Hughes and Salas out front. Man, Salas has got the lead right now because he just made the pass on Hughes. Look at Alana Salas going to the lead. Manitou has been around the community forever. I mean forever, and has never won a Race Factor Gaming race before. And now he leads here in Houston, but here comes Hughes putting the charge back. He's going to get the lead before the finish line. Battle for the lead in Houston. Less than half the race distance left to go. We are looking at about 3.5 minutes and a lap left, or 3 minutes and a lap. Oh, Salas around the outside.
Leak down again. Our 3 contenders for the win running 5th, 6th, and 7th right now.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is really opening up the door for opportunity. Massart is actually in the catbird seat to win the overall as we run, if you can believe that. That's incredible. With a 3.15, which would put him on 9 points, he would win the overall if he stays where he is, but he's got to hold off Craig
And
Leak.
Leak goes down again. Blakely by into 6th position.
So Blakely, who was fourth in the first one,
Yeah.
and then third in the second.
Oh, I'll be that far back?
I don't know. I got to pull up these results.
I thought you said that he was sitting on like 6 instead of 4, like the leaders.
Yeah, Blakely 4, 5. So yeah, he's on 9 points going into this.
All right. Likely probably not going to get the win then on this one.
And then Hughes, as we mentioned, 10-1 right now, 13. Solace, not in the contention here, 7 in the second one. Oh, and he's down anyway. Alana Solace going down. He was 14th in the first one, so definitely not in contention here. This is Andrew Massart's race as we run right now, folks. Andrew Massart, who has never won in the Race Factor Gaming Series before, may be looking at his first career victory if he can hang on for a few more laps. Even if he lets Blakely go, it's really whether or not Leak gets to him, and Leak is down in the rhythm section once again. In fact, Craig Richards is going by. Look at all these riders in the corner as Richards gets into Kevin Gonzalez. What is happening right now in Houston?
Things are popping off right now.
And Hughes is over the berm out front. Hughes is doing everything he can not to win this race right now, as he's trying to get going.
Solace right back in contention for the win.
Solace is going to try to triple by him. Oh, a little short.
Manitou.
Two riders from outside of the United States trying to win here in the final race of the night. White flag waving this time by. Is it going to be the British rider, Jonathan Hughes, or the Lithuanian, Alana Solace? Oh, Hughes creeping away right now. And he gets the first rhythm clean. That may be his biggest problem, because Solace did not get it clean. All right, long rhythm here for Hughes. Gets the on.
Hunter Porch is not out of this yet.
Oh, Hughes, a mistake.
Now he is.
Lappers everywhere.
Oh, man,
Will Whiteley, oh my.
Now.
Hughes trying to pick up his first main event win of his career as he comes down the whoops one last time. Main event number 3 in Houston goes to Jonathan Hughes. Alana Solace in the final corner holds off on a Porsche. They're both down before the finish line. Andrew Massart is going to win in Houston. Andrew Massart. Oh my goodness, Andrew Massart wins Houston.
Hunter Porch getting the job done. Looks like Solace going to be able to hold on for 6s. Quite the gap behind him.
Wow.
Until we get to Ethan Parks and Craig Leak coming down to the wire for 7th position.
Oh, Leak Parks
it!
And he's going to get up first, and Warden gets into Parks and puts Parks down. And Richards goes through.
Richards get by.
Oh my goodness.
Parks 7th all the way back to 11th in one corner.
Oh my goodness.
Will Whiteley.
Ethan Parks is going to be fuming at Jake Warden right now.
Oh my goodness. What a finish.
I'm shook. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Massart, despite 4 seconds of cuts, has just won his first career main event. We have to give him applaud for that. Wow, a 3-1-2 performance for the 223. And Massart stands above them all as the winner here in Houston. Well done, son. Good stuff.
I think you got a couple drinks coming in chat, bro.
I know. I got to take another drink because I know Nutty did the 500 before, so here's the one for Nutty.
I took a drink too.
Whew. And then got to get one for Mark. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it's really hard to drink this much alcohol and never go to the bathroom once.
They're just shots.
That still goes right through. You know how alcohol does.
I had 2 Gatorades this afternoon at work, and when I say this afternoon, I'm between like 12 and 8. So,
all right, Mark. Cheers. This is your shot.
cheers. Nice, thank you. I'll drink with you. My Casper White Stout.
Oh, thank goodness.
Not Twisted Tea. I do need another one. I'll be right back.
Andrew Massart.
I'll wait to hear your math on this next one. It's going to be great.
I know, this is going to be ridiculous. Andrew Massart takes the win, though. Overall, on the night, looks like I think Leak should end up second overall, with Hughes getting third, Richards fourth, roughly. Maybe Blakely fourth, actually, and Richards fifth, unofficially. That's just my terrible math. Let's pull open these 450 results so I have them on hand. Biddies, regular donos, whatever you guys want to do, as long as you get to $5 or 500 bits. Yeah, 500 bits, $5 donations, or dualies are for shots tonight. I'm actually already almost out of my Captain Morgan, but I kind of expected I'd get through it all tonight, so. Whew. All right, so just to give you guys an update of where we stand, main event number 1 in the 450 division. Jeremy Seabolt took the win. Jack Haley was second. Dominic Tiberino was third. Jeremy Smith was fourth. And Jeremy Konauer was fifth. The second main event, Adam Holm took the victory. Jeremy Smith was second. Jeremy Seabolt was third. Walter Gebhardt was fourth. And Bryce Whelan was fifth. So really, we have results all over the board right now. Adam Holm so far has gone 8-1. Let me get this back in the server again. Adam Holm has gone 8-1, as I mentioned. Seabolt has gone 1-3, so he is your leader. Jeremy Smith has gone 4-2, so he is second. Walter Gebhardt has gone 9-4. We have Jeremy Konauer going 5-10. Dominic Tiberino has gone 3-9. Tyler Lang has gone 11-6. Jack Haley 2-8. Yeah, it's all over the board right now. This is going to be a thrilling final main event. A lot of guys have a chance at winning here in Houston. Who is it going to be? Let's drop the gate one more time. Pretty good start. Holm into the corner first. Hole shot. Adam Holm once again is in the lead. Jack Haley
to the front before the first corner.
Yeah, Haley's in the lead now. Smith is right there. Smith gets into Holm. And riders going down in the whoops. This is going to cause chaos. A lot of riders down in the whoops.
Smith trying to strong arm Holm. Holm brake checks him in the next corner.
Look at all the guys down in the whoops. Oh my God. Zach Dupuis just donated $25, so I am going to get wasted. Oh my God. All right, well, I might as well pour one since I'm sitting here.
Thank you, Zach. Opening day is going to be an adventure for you, pal.
Oh my God. I got to be at the ballpark at like 10 a.m.
Hannah suggested it. Just remember,
there's
it's all
one.
her fault.
She did suggest it. Please, children out there, drink responsibly as well. Jack Haley's leading this main event, though.
I guess we're going to talk about Jack Haley for a bit while Kellen gets his shots as he shreds through these whoops. Little brake check here over this double into the corner. Turn. We're going to triple in, jump up on this table, onto the next one, and then we're going to jump over, single to the corner. Outside line, triple in, triple again.
I feel like I got to get these shots taken care of. I got 5 to go.
Yeah, go for it. I got the race call on the lap here. All right, we're going to triple just before the whoops. Shift off to 5th gear. All right, he's a little bitch, not Alexis Leclerc, clearly. Only hits him in 2nd. Over the finish line. Kind of weak whip. I don't know. I've seen better.
All right, there's shot number 2.
Almost hits his head on the bridge. Over under, low line. Only rider doing this tonight. I can't believe no one else has picked up on it. Bounces through the thing. Doubles into the first rhythm lane. Triple into the corner. Boom. That's a lap. Outboard. Jack Haley.
Outboard. Outboard.
My jokes just got a lot funnier. Thank you, Zach. There we see the slowdown line. As he slows down at the end of that on-off section.
51.9? Dude, these dudes are aliens, man. What the fuck?
Even got a curse word out of him. Good job.
Oh, come on.
This is like...
OG Brandon was 690. Oh my god, dude. I mean, you know what? At this point, you guys are buying me furniture in my new house, so this is great. Like, I appreciate it.
This is wonderful. This is a picture frame.
Oh my god. Another 1,000 biddies out of Nutty. Guys, I'm gonna die.
Alcohol poisoning, here we come. Well, now we're on board with Jeremy Smith. Going through the first rhythm lane as he chases after Adam Holm. I'm going to say no love lost after I saw the brake check out of Holm early on. I mean, Smith did try to strong arm him off the track. So maybe they have a fine relationship, but Holm not going to take any shit.
Oh, all right. That was shot number 3. Shot number 3. I have 2, 3, 5. I have 7 more to go.
You ain't gonna make it to the end of this main event, pal.
Oh my god, I'm running out of Captain Morgan too. I'm gonna have to go get vodka or something else.
Jeez, you're committed. Oh, now Smith picking up on the low line. The Jack Haley special. As he chases after Adam Holm. Closing down. He's definitely closed up in the last lap here. Got a 52 flat out of Holm with a 51.5 second lap right behind him out of Jeremy Smith.
I want to thank Nutty SX, OG Brandon, Pinned 166, and Slaughtermo 3. When I'm on my deathbed, you know why. Oh boy.
OG Brandon says if he dies, he dies.
He dies, he dies. You know, but OG Brandon, at this point, OG Brandon is just trying to get less competition in a series that he's dominated so far. So if Zach Dupuis streams and does the same thing I did, OG Brandon would probably donate $100. So
OG Brandon has been dead to me since the start.
Alex Efforts donating 500 bits just to tell me to drink a swig of water.
He's trying to save you.
Oh my god, alright. How many more do I have?
Don't save him. He don't want to be saved, man. That's you've still got like 4.
I still have 7 more to go.
Oh, okay.
So 6 more to go after this one.
Whew. Yeah, you should probably switch to shots of water quick. You got a tier 1 sub for 2 months. Candy King Wayne, Twitch Prime sub.
Hey, you know what? We got 110 viewers. Jack Haley's dominating this race. But the real story is my liver, which is crying for help right now.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
This was a mistake. You should have done this on a donation night.
Oh, that would have been terrible. I never would have lived. It should have been a, we should have done like a, everybody wear, shoot, what's a good color? Magenta. Everybody wear magenta, and
That's
it's a, Kellen gets a new liver foundation evening.
Donating all this money to Alcoholics Anonymous. Jack Haley lapping Spencer Turley.
And Zach Prokop.
Mainly Spencer Turley. Jeremy Smith able to make the move on Adam Holm for second.
Dude, the reality is, though, I've had to pee since like 250 main event number 2, and I'm just sitting here.
The reality is I've peed twice since 250 main event number 1.
I don't know what...
Making you carry the stream.
These people saying boot on stream, I don't know what that means, so... Hey, look at Adam Holm making the pass on Jeremy Smith and takes him down! RKO out of nowhere.
I told you, no love lost between these two. Not sure where it comes from. Jeremy Smith, one of the more likable characters, I feel, in the game. But,
yeah.
To each their own.
I'll tell you what, Jeremy Smith would do one hell of an ass whooping on everybody else on a real dirt bike that's playing this main event right now against him.
This is true. And he would probably do it without breaking a sweat.
Alright, I got 5 to go after this one.
All right, just like this race. 5 minutes remaining. There are 12 minutes, correct?
Correct. And on
7
top
plus
of
5
that,
is
Mark,
12.
technically speaking, after this round, we should only have 4 rounds left. But if you sneaky people out there remember, Daytona's going to be in the
Daytona.
off week, so we still have 5 rounds to go.
Happy Easter, everyone.
So solid turnaround here for Jack Haley. I'm still going to try to do some math here. Haley's on 8-2-1 for 11. Take a look at Adam Holm in second right now. I just spilled my soda. Adam Holm, excuse me, is currently on 8-1-2
Oh, God.
for 11.
Don't
So-
look at your donations right now.
Come on, Zach. You're supposed to be staying at my house in May. How am I supposed to be there if I'm dead?
There goes that vacation plan.
Oh my god. I literally have to go get vodka or something. My Captain Morgan's
How
running
is
dry.
Holmes got to be doing pretty well in this, huh?
Yeah, he's on 11. Jack Haley is also on 11, so they're tied, and Haley will get the tiebreaker. That's what I
Yeah.
was just describing. Colby Eagland right now, he has gone... yeah, Eagland's out of it. 16-7-3. Yeah, he's well back. And then, wait, where are we right here? Tiberino's in 4th. Tiberino has gone 3-9-5. So that would be 17 points, kind of mixed in here. Jeremy
It's a pretty mixed up
Siebold.
night.
Jeremy Siebold has gone 1-3-6.
Except for he's in
And-
5th.
Or 1-3-5. So Siebold is your overall winner as we run right now, by the way. Just anybody who's paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach says with that $25, he says, buy a chair or something. No more shots, LOL. Well, I'll tell you what, the $25 you just donated is definitely going towards a new couch in my house, because Hannah has this idea that we're going to buy all the furnishings available for our guest bedroom before we buy a couch, as Dominic Tiberino and Walter Gebhardt just yard sailed.
Oh, yeah, look at Wally coming in there hot.
Jack Haley is...
Making this boring.
Not only is he making it boring, he's lapped up to what, 8th? 9th? He's about to lap.
Smith is 9th.
Matthias Janis is
and-
about
yeah.
like. Matthias Janis is about like 6 seconds ahead of Haley, and he's in 5th.
Yeah, yeah, there is a bit of a pack formed. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
So the real key right now is if Siebold has one more fall off crash, Jack Haley wins this race.
Yeah, and he also gets put a lap down. That's demoralizing.
Siebold's trying to get around his teammate here, Matthias Janis. All right, how many do I have left? 3? 4?
I believe, like, if you want to be real about it, it's 6.
I just tried to pour Coke in my glass and missed the glass entirely. It's all over the desk.
Hannah, this is all your fault.
Got it. Do I have a towel in here?
Just take your shirt off. And then green
My
screen.
shorts have paint all over them.
Oh, yeah, take those off and use them.
There's towels over there, but they're clean.
Oh, yeah, the shots were Hannah's idea, Nate. He's got the day off. They're going to opening day tomorrow. Well, she's going to opening day tomorrow. Kellen's going to stay at home sick.
All right. I got 3 more shots left to go after this.
Seabolt worked his way into the 5th position, so he's cemented himself a little more firmly, and the cement's starting to set, as they say, in the construction industry.
Can anybody feel their tongue?
I can still feel mine, yeah. Still
Okay,
all right.
good. We're just checking in. Please, children out there, please drink responsibly.
Yeah, don't use our examples.
I am a terrible example of alcoholics.
Oh, yeah. This is my one night a week that I drink, unless there's a race on TV, and then I.
Speaking of which, you know, have you ever played a drinking game for the broadcast, Mark?
No, I have not, but I'm definitely open to the idea.
There's a lot of things like, well, this is old, but when Jeff would use the word confidence, you had to drink.
Okay.
Or Ralph
Has
would,
Ricky got any isms yet?
or
are we
Ralph
not
would
far enough
describe
into
a
that?
bike as a color. You had to drink.
Well, that's dumb right there. That's just wanting to die.
I'll tell you what, though, Jack Haley is making this race his B word right now, as he's going to come down to the checkered flag here in main event number 3 and do it with authority. Jack Haley wins main event number 3 in Houston, a race that I have not seen basically any of thus far. Adam Holm comes across in 2nd. Jeremy Smith comes across in 7th, a lap down.
Eagland with a 3rd. Main event number 3.
Yeah, this is solid stuff. Jeremy Smith has got to get out of the track right now. He's just sitting in the racetrack.
Oh, he's pissy pants right now, okay.
All right, 2 shots left.
P4, Jeremy Seabolt trying to bring her home.
Wow. I'm just waiting for
So
mine.
this is
Not
going to give
very
Jeremy
drunk as
Seabolt the
Kellen.
win tonight, and Jeremy Seabolt's going to leave with the red plate.
T.S. Janice trying desperately to make it to the finish line as Jeremy Smith moves himself from the track and cleans it.
And Mark is a robot.
You're the robot.
Oh, Matthias Janis is down in the whoops again. Can Jeremy Smith catch him? He's going to try to get there, folks, but Matthias Janis is just going to hang on. And as Ralph would say, you got to make the race exciting, even if there's nothing at stake right there. So Jack Haley wins the final main event, but it's actually Jeremy Seabolt who wins the overall, ladies and gentlemen. And get a good look at those white plates on that MV Films number 19. It won't be white next week, folks. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, they're going to be nice and red. Well then, this has been a lovely MX Simulator stream. I still have 2 more shots left to do, so I'm just going to pour the rest of my Captain Morgan in this cup and drink it. There you go,
Nice.
folks. An empty glass, an empty Captain Morgan Original Spiced Rum Caribbean rum with spice and other natural flavors, and a
How
barcode.
many milliliters? 100?
Well, it's about half full when I started, and it had 750 milliliters.
Nice. We did good tonight, boys. We did good. Kellen's in for a tough one tomorrow morning. Good luck at that baseball game.
Hannah just walked in and gave me quite the look.
Her idea. It was her idea.
Thanks everybody who donated tonight. Seriously, you guys are the true people of Earth. You guys are amazing human beings. I love you all. And what a great night of racing. Seabolt wins. Massart wins. That was the guy that won the 250 class. And yeah, just an overall great night of racing. Can't thank you guys enough for showing up for another night of Race Factory Gaming Supercross here. Round number 13 of the series from Houston. Want to give a big shout out, of course, to MotoOption Clothing, Race Tech Suspension, Taggart Designs, MXS Lobby, 180 Decals, MX Simulator, Ride365.com, Versus PC. Who else am I missing, Mark? Anybody I'm missing?
I'd like to thank JLV for not banning from the forum at any point. Multiple times that I probably deserve to be and made many accounts to mock people.
So Mark has turned into an alien now, as Hannah brings me 1 giant glass of water. And yeah, big shout out to everybody that helps out with this series. Can't thank you guys enough. It's a great night of racing here in round number 13 of the series. And Mark, final thoughts?
I love JLV. And Hannah, thank you for the great idea, Hannah.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week at Denver. Denver next week. We'll see you guys then.
Hey.
All right, see you guys later.